So gentlemen, let's face it, becoming a high-value male nowadays has become super competitive. With the constant reminder on social media about what's going on in everyone's life, it has become super stressful and puts us sometimes in a negative mood. Now, sometimes as men, we develop bad habits that we don't even realize that we're doing. And these bad habits could be very small, but they're affecting your day-to-day moves day in and day out. Each day is a new opportunity for you to become the best version of yourself and to reach your fullest potential. But sometimes you're doing some things and thinking some negative things that are harming you in every way. So that's why in today's video, boys, I want to dive into the 5 bad habits that are absolutely ruining your mental state throughout the day. The number 1 bad habit that you have is that you have a toxic outlook on your life. Everything in your life that you're doing right now has a negative outlook. You have a negative perspective about what you want to really do. For example, if you want to go up to that girl and approach a nice girl that you see, but you just always think to yourself, you know what, it's not the right time and place. She's with her friends. She doesn't really look that approachable right now. You always have to justify something in your head to not make yourself do it. You want to go up to your boss and ask for a raise or a different position, or maybe you want to switch careers, but you're always thinking, nah, you know what, my boss doesn't really like me. It's not the right time. It's only 9 o'clock in the morning. He just stepped into his office. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. You keep pushing things around, pushing things away from you that you don't want to actually deal with. So as soon as you feel yourself really hesitating, questioning what you're doing, I need you to sit back and ask yourself, what is it really holding you back? Because sometimes these are just internal thoughts and they don't really exist. So you know that dream girl that you want to ask out, maybe you're having a slight hesitation because you think, you know what, I'm broke or I'm not in good shape and she won't really like me. I'm losing my hair, or I don't have a beard, I have a baby face. Maybe all these things are just factors that you put into your head that don't really exist. And sometimes it's nice to sit back and really reflect on yourself and say, okay, you know what, maybe I am actually not in good shape, or maybe I do need to clean up my grooming routine. And this is where you take action and accountability and really fix those things. But chances are these are bullshit excuses that you're making for yourself, that you're not actually allowing yourself to really go ahead and do what you want to do and pursue. You need to stop having a toxic outlook and really take accountability and making the next step. And I know this is very hard and it definitely takes a lot out of you to get outside your comfort zone and do this. You need to stop letting yourself get off the hook with certain things. If you really feel like you're out of shape and you need to put 10 pounds of muscle on, or you feel like your grooming routine is not on point, or you need to get a haircut, then you need to make the move and do it. Because believe it or not, doing these little things will make you a lot more confident to go up to that dream girl that you want to take out. Number 2 is that you justify your actions. You justify every move that you make in your life. You think it's okay to just be settling for where you are. You have a little voice inside your head that sugarcoats everything for you and makes it feel okay. For example, you tell yourself, I work too late at night and I wake up too early in the morning, so I can't go to the gym. I can't be in shape like that guy over there that has 9% body fat. Or I can't get a grooming routine because I'm just too lazy to do that in the morning and I don't have enough time. I can't sit there and wash my face for a minute. These are all things that you just think that are okay, and you're not taking accountability for your actions. This is where you're not being real with yourself, man, and you're not taking the necessary steps and doing what needs to be done to fix those things. You need to start taking full ownership in your life and figure out what you need to be doing to take yourself to that next level so you don't feel like that. I'm gonna be straight up with you. It's definitely not okay to have those little things. You should want a lot more for yourself because you deep down know that you're capable of doing a lot more. Even for myself, when I sit in my room, I don't work for anybody. I have to do this stuff myself. I have to be self-motivated in order to make videos and create content. If I do not create content, then I will not get noticed by brands. I won't be able to close brand partnerships. So for myself, when I'm sitting in my room at night, or wake up in the morning and I want to film a video, and I have this like toxic mindset in my head where I say, you know what, I'm just gonna film a video tomorrow. I'm just gonna edit today. No. I gotta put myself in a mood and I gotta take accountability, and I have to realize, you know what, that's just a lazy mentality. I'm not going to do that. I'm not okay with just editing today. I need to really step outside my comfort zone. It's the days that I don't feel like it that I need to really do it. And those are the days where you're going to feel a lot more accomplished about it because you didn't really feel like it. You need to start making things a priority. For myself, it's filming 1 or 2 YouTube videos a week. That is a priority of mine. And there is no ifs, ands, or buts around it. I just need to do it. Number 3 is that you are seeking approval from others. Let me ask you this. Have you ever just asked somebody, hey, should I get a new job? Should I try this new workout program? Should I do this diet here? Or should I ask this girl out? These are all things that you're just hesitating on. If you do not actually make moves and really make decisions for yourself, you will never actually figure out if you are meant to do something or not. For example, when I started posting content 3 years ago, I never asked anybody for approval on my videos. I never would ask my friends, hey man, should I post this video in this suit? Or should I do it like this? Should I do this street style outfit instead? I never did that. If I did do that, I don't even know where where I would be today because everyone has a different opinion about stuff. When you really make decisions for yourself, when you take accountability, you figure out the answer a lot faster. Now, I obviously know this is hard to do, and this definitely takes you outside your comfort zone, and this takes a lot of trial and error, but I guarantee you the only respect and approval that you need is from yourself. If you are happy with something, if you are happy about a decision you want to make, then you need to go ahead and do it because you will figure it out along the way. Number 4, guys, is that you have weak energy. Now, by weak energy, I mean you argue with people on such stupid things. Now, just for an example, because I know this is a very controversial topic, who is the best soccer player in the world, Ronaldo or Messi? Now, this is such a crazy topic to see people lose their absolute minds over. Now, Ronaldo has this stat, but Messi won a World Cup and Ronaldo won 8 UEFA Champions League. I actually don't even know how many Champions League he won, but guys, the whole point is you need to just stop having these pointless arguments with people. It just doesn't make you look calm and collected. You need to start putting the argument back on somebody else and not letting it bother you as much. Now, believe it or not, when you start having these pointless conversations, it does really affect your day-to-day mood. Instead, I want you to try this. If someone is talking about Messi or Ronaldo and who's the best player in the world, and someone says, you know what, Messi's the best player in the world, well, you could kind of just say to them, you know what, that's interesting, but why is Messi the best player in the world? I'm not sure if I agree with that. And then you kind of just put the topic onto them and you just let them kind of argue with themselves about it. This allows you not to put any pressure on yourself to argue with someone. You want to stay nice and calm and collective and let someone else do all the talking for you. Obviously, I'm not saying not to have a cool, interesting argument with someone, but just don't let it affect your day-to-day mood because this could become a bad habit when you always react to someone's opinion. Don't take things too personal. Sit back and let it sink in and have a calm, collected conversation. Now, the last one is a bit touchy, but you are hanging around the wrong people. You have weak friends. Maybe you have some guy friends that you just love buzzing around with, you love playing video games with, love listening to music, going out to bars and drinking. But guys, we all know that we can't do this stuff every day if we want to take our life to the next level. Sometimes we think that if I stop talking to someone, that means that they're a bad person. This should not trigger that emotion. Sometimes we need to sit back and just think about the group of people that we're hanging out with and really think, hey, is this group of people good for me right now? Just because you don't want to surround yourself with certain people doesn't mean they're bad people, and it doesn't mean you're a bad person. Or maybe you need to set boundaries with your friends. Hey guys, you know what? I'm gonna come over for a bit and play video games, but I gotta go back to work, or I gotta go to the gym, or I gotta do this. You need to take accountability, and sometimes you need to be a bit more selfish in your life in order to take yourself to that next level. So obviously for me, this career was very different, and a lot of people didn't understand what I was doing. And don't get me wrong, I see these guys all the time when I'm out, and they're really cool guys, and I say what's up to them all the time, and we have a good conversation. We catch up on what we're doing in our life. Don't put so much pressure on yourself. Just sit back and let yourself really regroup and think about what you need to be doing. Now, boys, if I have made you feel like that unstoppable man that we are talking about in every single video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, boys. I'm posting content just like this every single week. And I'll see you boys in the next video.